That's it.
Oh, yes. Thank you. And here we are.
The credit for pioneering single women sitcoms often goes to the Mary Tyler Moore Show, but Marlo Thomas was already making waves on television with her role in That Girl, which aired from 1966 to 1971. In this groundbreaking series, she fought fiercely for a portrayal of the modern young woman that was both authentic and relatable. Marlo was determined to show a character who was ambitious, independent, and navigating the complexities of life in a way that resonated with viewers. She refused to let the network dictate how her character should behave or be perceived, insisting on a narrative that highlighted the struggles and triumphs of women in the 60s. Her vision was clear. She wanted to depict a woman who was not just a love interest, but a fully realized person with dreams and aspirations. This commitment to authenticity helped pave the way for future female-led shows. Marlo's influence extended beyond the screen, as she became a role model for many, earning accolades like 4 Emmys, a Grammy, and a Golden Globe, along with a Peabody Award and the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Today, she continues to inspire as a spokesperson for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, a legacy of her father's work.
Okay, thanks, Charlie. I'm sorry to put...
Marlo's character of Anne Marie is an aspiring actress who dreams of making it big in the bustling world of New York City. She leaves her small hometown of Brewster, New York, filled with hope and ambition. However, the reality of her new life is not as glamorous as she imagined. To support herself while pursuing her acting career, Anne takes on a variety of temporary. These jobs often lead to humorous situations, showcasing her determination and resilience. Anne's boyfriend, Donald Hollinger, played by Ted Bissell, is a writer for a magazine called Newsview. Their relationship adds a romantic element to the series as they navigate the ups and downs of young love in the city. Anne's parents, Lou and Helen, portrayed by Lou Parker and Rosemary DeCamp, are concerned about their daughter's choices and often provide comic relief with their overprotective nature. The group of friends that Anne and Donald socialize with includes characters played by Bernie Capel, Ruth Buzzy, and Reva Rose. Together, they experience the challenges and joys of life in New York, creating a vibrant backdrop for Anne's journey as she strives to find her place in the world of acting. The series captures the essence of youthful ambition, friendship, and the pursuit of dreams in a lively urban setting.
The Harry Fieldstone File. Ba-dum.
That Girl was developed by writers Bill Persky and Sam Dinov, who had previously worked on The Dick Van Dyke Show. This show was significant in the 1960s, especially since Marlo Thomas's father, Danny Thomas, was closely associated with it. Danny Thomas was a powerhouse in Hollywood during this time, with numerous successful shows running out of DeZillu Studios. His influence in the industry was remarkable, as he was involved in creating and producing several hit series. Among these were The Dick Van Dyke Show, The Andy Griffith Show, and his own Make Room for Daddy. These shows not only entertained audiences but also shaped the landscape of television comedy. The collaboration of Persky and Dinov on That Girl brought a fresh perspective to the sitcom genre, focusing on the life of a young woman trying to make it in New York City. Their experience from working on other successful shows helped them craft relatable and humorous storylines that resonated with viewers. The combination of their writing talent and Danny Thomas's legacy contributed to the show's development and success.
Come on, me. I'm right.
And did she actually say she wanted to marry me?
Well, she didn't.
Initially, the title of the series was Miss Independent during its pre-production and some of the production phases. This working title held a significant personal meaning for Marlo Thomas, the star of the show. The nickname Miss Independent was given to her by her father, Danny Thomas. This connection to her father added a layer of depth to the series, as it reflected the themes of independence and self-discovery that the show aimed to portray. Marlo Thomas played the character Anne Marie, a young woman trying to make her way in New York City while pursuing her dreams of becoming an actress. The show captured the spirit of the 1960s, showcasing a strong female lead who was both relatable and aspirational. The title change from Miss Independent to That Girl marked a shift in focus, emphasizing Anne Marie's journey and her experiences as a young woman navigating life and love in a bustling city. The series became a cultural touchstone, resonating with audiences and paving the way for future shows featuring independent women. The personal connection to the title made it even more special for Marlo Thomas, as it represented her own journey and the values instilled in her by her father. The evolution of the title reflects the show's commitment to exploring the complexities of modern womanhood, making it a beloved classic in television history.
Don't worry about that. I'm going to stop drinking forever. First chance I get.
One thing that stands out is how the Thomas family made a point to include their entire family in any production they were involved in. This is evident when looking back at the Andy Griffith Show, where Danny Thomas's brother made numerous appearances, more than any other actor aside from the main cast. This pattern of family involvement continued with other shows they produced, including That Girl. In the season 3 episode titled My Sister's Keeper, the Thomas family played significant roles. Marlo Thomas's sister, Terry, portrayed a nun, showcasing the family's commitment to working together. Additionally, Tony Thomas, Marlo's brother, appeared as a drummer in the same episode. The final scene adds a humorous twist when Danny Thomas, dressed as a priest, bumps into Anne-Marie, who unknowingly addresses him as father. This moment is particularly amusing because it highlights the family connection, as Anne-Marie's sister is playing a nun, making it an inside joke about their family ties. The Thomas family's involvement in their productions not only brought them closer, but also added a unique charm to the shows they created.
It isn't easy being your father.
Marlo Thomas was almost part of a different television series called Two's Company instead of the iconic show That Girl. In this pilot, the story revolved around a couple who had been married for just a week. The concept was fresh, and aimed to explore the early days of marriage, focusing on the humorous and sometimes challenging adjustments that newlyweds face. It is important to note that this particular Two's Company had no connection to the 1973 pilot of the same name featuring John Amos, nor was it related to the later popular series Three's Company. Despite the potential of the show, the pilot did not progress to become a full series. However, the network executives were impressed with Marlo Thomas's performance and charisma. They recognized her talent and the possibility of securing a significant corporate sponsor, which could have provided the financial backing needed for a successful series. This interest in Marlo Thomas ultimately led her to star in That Girl, where she became a beloved figure in television history.
Here at Kennedy Airport, and I thought I'd pick up something on the blizzard. Is there any special angle you want me to go on?
During this time, a corporate sponsor could either make or break a television show, and Clairol played a crucial role in getting That Girl off the ground. They were impressed with Marlo Thomas's work in the series Two's Company, which showcased her talent and charm. The network believed that this actress was truly ready to headline her own series. Clairol was on the lookout for a young rising female star to promote their shampoo, and they saw Thomas as the perfect fit. The partnership between the show and the beauty company was essential. Without the backing of Clairol, it is possible that That Girl might never have come to fruition. The sponsorship not only provided financial support, but also helped to shape the show's identity. Clairol's involvement ensured that the series had the visibility and marketing it needed to attract viewers. This collaboration highlighted the importance of corporate sponsorship in the television industry during that era, as it could significantly influence the success of a show.
So worried about you.
Why?
The running gag of having the pre-credit sequence end with a character referring to Anne as That Girl was originally intended to be a one-time joke in the pilot episode of That Girl. The creators believed that they would struggle to maintain the cleverness and creativity needed to keep this phrase fresh in each episode. However, they were pleasantly surprised by their ability to incorporate this phrase into nearly every episode throughout the series. This running gag became a signature element of the show, adding a unique charm and humor that resonated with audiences. Each time a character would refer to Anne as That Girl, it not only highlighted her character's journey, but also reinforced her identity in a lighthearted way. The writers found innovative ways to weave this phrase into various conversations, showcasing their creativity and commitment to the show's premise. This clever use of dialogue contributed to the show's popularity and helped establish it as a beloved classic in television history. The running gag became a hallmark of the series, demonstrating how a simple phrase could evolve into a memorable and defining aspect of a character's story.
Loves company.
Honey, you act like you never lost out on an audition before.
Marlo Thomas has shared that the relationship between Anne, her character on That Girl, and her father Lou was loosely inspired by her real-life relationship with her father, Danny Thomas. This connection added a layer of authenticity to the show, allowing viewers to see a father-daughter dynamic that felt genuine and relatable. In the original unaired pilot episode, the character played by Ted Bissell was initially named Donald Blue Sky instead of Hollinger. In this version, he portrayed Anne's agent rather than a magazine reporter. This change in profession provided a different perspective on Anne's journey as an aspiring actress. During this pilot episode, Donald explains that his last name, Blue Sky, reflects his heritage, as he is part Cherokee Indian. The pilot also featured Harold Gould as Anne's father, and Penny Stanton as her mother, further establishing the family dynamics that would be explored throughout the series. The original pilot set the stage for the show's exploration of relationships, ambition, and the challenges faced by young women in the 1960s.
That's in the middle of the show.
Oh, Annie made me romantic. I love it.
The series actually had 3 separate opening themes. In the first season, the theme was a more subdued instrumental piece that accompanied a different video sequence, setting a softer tone for the show. As the series progressed into seasons 2 through 4, the opening theme transformed into the now familiar upbeat jazzy swinging instrumental. This lively version captured the essence of the show and resonated well with audiences. In the 5th and final season, lyrics were added to the theme, giving it a deeper context, especially in light of the success of the Mary Tyler Moore Show, which had a significant impact on television at the time. The well-regarded Earl Hagen was the creative force behind all the music for the opening themes. Hagen was not only known for his work on That Girl, but also for composing themes for numerous other shows. He is most notable for writing the iconic tune and the whistling theme for The Andy Griffith Show, which remains a beloved classic. The evolution of the opening themes in That Girl reflects the changing landscape of television and the influence of successful shows during that era.
After all, it was my idea in the first place.
Now you're being reasonable.
It is interesting to note how a famous book played a crucial role in selling the show to the network. Clairol and ABC were eager to have Marlo Thomas star in a sitcom, and they were brainstorming various ideas. Marlo Thomas wanted her show to stand out from the typical offerings on television. She did not want to portray a character who was just a mother or a wife. After careful consideration, she decided to give the head of ABC programming a copy of the influential 1964 book, The Feminine Mystique. This book, which addressed the challenges and aspirations of women in society, became the spark that ignited the programming department's interest in creating a series centered around a single working woman. The impact of The Feminine Mystique was significant, as it resonated with the changing attitudes of the time and highlighted the desire for more diverse and empowering female characters on television. This shift in perspective ultimately led to the creation of That Girl, a show that celebrated independence and ambition in women, reflecting the evolving cultural landscape of the 1960s. The series became a landmark in television history, showcasing a new kind of female protagonist who was relatable and inspiring to many viewers. The influence of the book and Marlo Thomas's vision combined to create a show that not only entertained, but also contributed to the conversation about women's roles in society. The success of That Girl marked a turning point in television, paving the way for future shows that would continue to explore and challenge traditional gender roles. The legacy of this series remains significant, as it opened doors for more complex and varied representations of women in media. Marlo Thomas was determined to keep her character, Anne Marie, from getting married on the television series That Girl. Both ABC and Clairol pushed for a wedding between Anne and Donald, especially as the series approached its conclusion. However, Thomas fought fiercely against this idea. She believed that having her character marry would betray the young women who had been inspired by Anne's journey toward independence. Thomas argued that if Anne got married in the final episode, it would send the message that happiness could only be achieved through marriage. This was a dangerous precedent to set, especially for a show that aimed to empower women. Although she reluctantly agreed to allow the couple to get engaged, she stood firm on her stance against a wedding. Thomas felt that the essence of the show was about a young woman finding her own path and identity, not defining herself through a relationship. Her commitment to this message resonated with many viewers, making That Girl a significant cultural touchstone in the 1960s.
What a wonderful place to come home to after a perfect honeymoon.
Rome, Venice, Beirut.
Despite the high ratings and the anticipation for a 6th season, the series faced an unexpected cancellation at the end of its 5th season. The show had a loyal fan base, and contracts were already in place, which was common for television productions during that era. However, behind the scenes, disagreements arose that ultimately led to the decision to pull the plug on the beloved series. This situation was not unusual in the television industry, where creative differences and financial disputes could derail even the most popular shows. Fans were left disappointed, as they had hoped to see more of the charming characters and engaging storylines that had captured their hearts. The abrupt end of the series left many wondering what could have been, as the potential for new adventures and character development seemed promising. The cancellation marked a significant moment in television history, highlighting the unpredictable nature of the industry and the challenges that creators often face. It is fun to go back and take a look at these episodes of That Girl. This show, which aired in the late 1960s and early 1970s, is truly a funny series that captures the spirit of its time. The main character, Anne-Marie, played by Marlo Thomas, is a young woman trying to make it as an actress in New York City. Her adventures and misadventures are relatable and often humorous, reflecting the challenges faced by many young women during that era. The show is filled with charming moments and witty dialogue that bring back a lot of memories. Watching the episodes today can evoke nostalgia for a simpler time when life seemed less complicated. The fashion, music, and cultural references provide a window into the past, making it enjoyable for viewers who lived through that period. The interactions between Anne and her friends, as well as her romantic interest, create a delightful dynamic that keeps audiences engaged. The humor is lighthearted yet meaningful, often touching on themes of independence and ambition. Revisiting That Girl allows fans to appreciate the clever writing and the strong performances that made the show a beloved classic. It reminds us of the joy and laughter that television can bring, making it a timeless piece of entertainment. The legacy of That Girl continues to resonate, as it showcases the journey of a young woman finding her place in the world, a theme that remains relevant today.
It's broken.
It is not. Didn't you see it break?
The 1966 television series That Girl has sparked a variety of opinions, particularly regarding its portrayal of feminism and gender roles during a time when societal norms were markedly different. On one hand, some viewers argue that the show serves as a reflection of the era's attitudes towards women, highlighting both the progress made and the challenges that persisted. They suggest that episodes such as Season 1, Episodes 5 and 7, illustrate the complexities of feminism beyond mere legal rights, emphasizing the importance of respect and dignity for women. This perspective posits that understanding the historical context of such shows is crucial, as it allows contemporary audiences to grasp the realities of the past rather than romanticizing it. Conversely, there are criticisms that That Girl falls short in its representation of women, particularly in how it often reinforces traditional gender roles. Some viewers express disappointment, feeling that the series does not adequately challenge the status quo or provide a nuanced portrayal of female empowerment. They argue that while the show may have been groundbreaking in some respects, it ultimately fails to deliver a strong feminist message, leading to a sense of frustration for those who hoped for a more progressive narrative. Despite these opposing viewpoints, it is essential to recognize the value of discussing and analyzing such shows within their historical context. Critics of censorship argue that banning or dismissing That Girl and similar programs would erase important conversations about gender dynamics and societal expectations of the time. They advocate for a balanced approach, where viewers can engage with the material critically, acknowledging both its shortcomings and its contributions to the discourse on women's rights. In summary, That Girl serves as a cultural artifact that invites reflection on the evolution of gender roles and feminism. While some viewers appreciate its historical significance and the opportunity it provides to examine past attitudes, others find it lacking in its portrayal of women's empowerment. This duality highlights the ongoing conversation about how media shapes and reflects societal values, making That Girl a noteworthy subject for both critique and appreciation.
Anne? I forgot something very important. Your name.
As we wrap up our journey through the charming world of That Girl, a new chapter awaits. What happened to the beloved cast after the cameras stopped rolling? Did they find success in new roles, or did they take unexpected paths? Join us as we delve into the lives of Marlo Thomas, who brought Anne-Marie to life, and her co-stars, exploring their careers and personal stories that unfolded after the show. From groundbreaking projects to surprising career shifts, the aftermath of That Girl is filled with twists and turns that you won't want to miss. Discover how these talented actors navigated the changing landscape of Hollywood and what legacy they left behind. Stay tuned as we uncover the fascinating journeys of the cast, revealing secrets and stories that will keep you on the edge of your seat. This bonus segment promises to be as captivating as the series itself, so don't go anywhere.
Accept the $150,000 offer yet?
No, not yet, but I will if you insist. I mean, you seem so worried. I keep telling you I can get more money, but if...
Rob Reiner played the role of Carl in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character that was charming yet often overshadowed by the show's lead. Carl was a supportive friend, embodying the youthful spirit of the era, but his character also hinted at deeper insecurities and unfulfilled dreams. This role marked the beginning of Reiner's journey in the entertainment industry, but it was just a stepping stone. After That Girl, Reiner faced significant challenges. He struggled to find roles that matched his early success, leading to a period of uncertainty. His personal life was marked by hardships, including a difficult marriage that ended in divorce. Reiner also faced the pressures of Hollywood, where the competition was fierce and many actors faded into obscurity. Despite these struggles, he eventually found his footing as a director and producer, creating acclaimed films like This Is Spinal Tap and Stand By Me. However, his life was not without controversy. He was involved in public disputes over creative differences and faced criticism for some of his later works. As of the latest updates, Rob Reiner remains active in the industry, advocating for social issues and continuing to work on various projects. His journey reflects resilience in the face of adversity, a testament to his enduring spirit in a challenging industry.
Don't answer it.
How can you not answer it?
By doing something else.
Ruth Buzzi portrayed Pete Peterson in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character that added a unique dynamic to the show. Buzzi's performance was marked by a blend of humor and depth, showcasing her ability to navigate the complexities of friendship and ambition. Her character often found herself in quirky situations, reflecting the struggles of young adults in a rapidly changing world. After That Girl, Buzzi's career continued to flourish, but not without challenges. She faced the harsh realities of typecasting, often being seen primarily as a comedic actress. This led to a struggle for more serious roles, which she sought to break free from. Personal hardships also shadowed her life. Buzzi dealt with the pressures of fame, which sometimes led to isolation. She faced a significant scandal in the late 1970s, when her marriage to actor Kent McCord ended amid rumors of infidelity, which deeply affected her public image. In recent years, Buzzi has remained out of the spotlight, focusing on her health and well-being. She has occasionally appeared at conventions and events, sharing her experiences with fans. As of the latest updates, she is living a quieter life, reflecting on her storied career and the challenges she has overcome.
Whose
Huh?
head is always intelligent, whose head is also very pretty.
That's right.
Jesse White portrayed Eddie Edwards in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character that brought a mix of charm and complexity to the show. Eddie was a friend, an occasional love interest of the main character, embodying the struggles of young adulthood in a rapidly changing world. White's performance was marked by a subtle depth, hinting at the insecurities and aspirations of a man trying to find his place in life. After That Girl, Jesse White's career continued, but it was not without its challenges. He faced personal hardships, including a battle with depression that stemmed from the pressures of fame. In the 1970s, he was involved in a scandal when he was accused of financial mismanagement related to a charity he founded. This incident tarnished his reputation and led to a significant decline in his acting opportunities. Despite these setbacks, White remained resilient, taking on various roles in theater and television. He also became known for his work in commercials, particularly for a well-known brand of soft drinks. In his later years, he found solace in community service, dedicating time to mentoring young actors. The last known information about Jesse White indicates he passed away in 1997, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumphs and tribulations.
I got that right away.
Rosemary DeCamp portrayed Helen Marie in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a role that showcased her talent as a supportive mother figure to the ambitious protagonist, Anne Marie. DeCamp's performance was marked by a blend of warmth and wisdom, providing a grounding presence in the often chaotic life of a young woman pursuing her dreams in New York City. However, her career was not without its shadows. After That Girl, DeCamp faced personal hardships, including the loss of her husband, which deeply affected her. She struggled with the pressures of Hollywood, where the transition from leading roles to character parts often left her feeling marginalized. Despite these challenges, she continued to work in television and film, appearing in various guest roles and voice acting, but the industry began to shift away from her traditional style. In her later years, DeCamp became more reclusive, grappling with the realities of aging in a youth-driven industry. She faced health issues, including a battle with cancer, which she fought with resilience. The last known information about her life indicates that she passed away in 2010, leaving behind a legacy of strong performances and a complex personal journey that reflected both the triumphs and trials of a life in the spotlight.
It's Don Hollinger, honey, Ann's, friend.
How do I know it's you?
Billy DeWolf's portrayal of Jules Benedict in the 1966 TV series That Girl showcased his talent for blending humor with a touch of sophistication. As a character, Jules was a charming and somewhat eccentric figure, often caught in the whimsical world of the show's protagonist. DeWolf's performance brought a unique flair, making Jules a memorable part of the series. However, this role was just one chapter in a life marked by both success and struggle. After That Girl, DeWolf continued to work in television and theater, but his career faced challenges. He battled health issues, including a significant heart condition that led to multiple surgeries. His personal life was tumultuous, marked by a series of failed relationships and a struggle with alcoholism. These hardships cast a shadow over his later years, leading to a reclusive lifestyle. In the 1970s, DeWolf's health declined further, and he became less visible in the entertainment industry. He passed away in 1974, leaving behind a legacy of both laughter and sorrow. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite his public persona, faced deep personal battles.
I beg your pardon?
You know, the Hamptons and Palm Beach and Acapulco and...
No, actually,
Bernie Kopel portrayed Jerry Bauman in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character that served as a charming, yet often hapless friend to the lead. His role was marked by a blend of humor and sincerity, capturing the essence of a supportive companion navigating the complexities of young adulthood. After the show ended, Kopel's career continued to flourish, with notable appearances in various television series, including The Love Boat, where he became widely recognized as Dr. Adam Bricker. However, Kopel's life was not without its shadows. He faced personal hardships, including the challenges of maintaining a public persona while dealing with the pressures of fame. In the late 1970s, he was involved in a scandal when a former co-star accused him of inappropriate behavior, which led to a temporary decline in his career. Despite this, he managed to rebuild his reputation and continued to work in television and theater. In recent years, Kopel has largely stepped back from the spotlight, focusing on his family and personal interests. As of the latest updates, he remains a beloved figure among fans of classic television, with no significant controversies reported in his later life. His journey reflects the complexities of fame, resilience, and the quiet struggles that often lie beneath the surface of a public life.
I think I've created a monster.
Put him in business with me.
Alan Oppenheimer portrayed Dr. Globe in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character marked by his quirky charm and eccentricity. Dr. Globe served as a mentor to the show's protagonist, showcasing Oppenheimer's ability to blend humor with a touch of wisdom. This role was a stepping stone in a career that spanned decades, where he became known for his voice work in animated series and films, including iconic characters in shows like He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. However, Oppenheimer's life was not without its shadows. He faced personal hardships, including the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. The grief led him to a period of introspection, where he grappled with the fragility of life and the pressures of fame. Scandals were few, but the industry's demands often left him feeling isolated. In recent years, Oppenheimer has largely stepped back from the public eye, with little known about his current activities. His legacy remains in the characters he brought to life, leaving a lasting impact on both television and animation.
Either. That's why I bought it. Psychologically speaking, I've always felt deprived.
Stuart Margolin portrayed Dr. Philip L. Pretty in the 1966 series That Girl, a character marked by his quirky charm and offbeat humor. Dr. Pretty served as a foil to the main character, often providing comic relief while navigating the complexities of life in New York City. Margolin's performance was memorable, showcasing his ability to blend comedy with a touch of vulnerability. After That Girl, Margolin's career continued to flourish, but it was not without its shadows. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with addiction that affected both his personal and professional life. Despite these challenges, he found success in various roles, including a notable performance in The Rockford Files, where he played the conman Angel Martin. His work earned him 2 Emmy Awards, highlighting his talent and resilience. Margolin's life was also marked by a series of tumultuous relationships and a reputation for being a complex figure in Hollywood. He often grappled with the darker sides of fame, including the pressures of the industry and the toll it took on his mental health. In his later years, he remained active in the entertainment industry, directing and acting in various projects. The last known information about Stuart Margolin indicates he passed away in December 2022, leaving behind a legacy of diverse roles and a life filled with both triumphs and struggles. Dabney Coleman portrayed Dr. Leon Bessemer in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character marked by his charm and intellect. Dr. Bessemer was a love interest for the show's lead, showcasing Coleman's ability to blend humor with a touch of seriousness. This role helped establish him as a versatile actor, capable of navigating both comedic and dramatic moments. After That Girl, Coleman's career flourished in film and television, with notable performances in movies like 9 to 5 and Tootsie. However, his personal life was not without turmoil. He faced a tumultuous divorce from his first wife, which led to a public custody battle over their children. This period was marked by intense media scrutiny, revealing the darker side of fame. Coleman also struggled with typecasting, often being seen as the quintessential antagonist, which limited the range of roles offered to him. In later years, Coleman continued to work but faced health challenges, including a battle with cancer. As of the last known information, he has largely stepped back from the public eye, living a quieter life away from the spotlight. His legacy remains in the characters he brought to life, leaving behind a complex narrative of success intertwined with personal struggles.
Yes, Mr. Washington. Coming from you, sir, that means a great deal.
Ted Bissell portrayed Donald Hollinger in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a role that defined his early career. As the charming and supportive boyfriend of the lead character, Bissell brought a blend of humor and sincerity to the screen. His performance resonated with audiences, making him a beloved figure in the show. However, after That Girl ended in 1971, Bissell faced challenges in finding roles that matched his earlier success. He transitioned to directing and producing, but the shadow of his iconic character lingered. In his personal life, Bissell dealt with significant hardships. He faced the pressures of fame and the struggle to maintain relevance in a changing industry. His later years were marked by a battle with depression, which he kept largely private. Despite these challenges, he continued to work in television, directing episodes of popular shows like The Partridge Family and The Brady Bunch. Ted Bissell passed away in 1996 from a heart attack, leaving behind a legacy that is often overshadowed by his early success. His life was a complex tapestry of triumphs and struggles, reflecting the darker side of fame. The last known information about him highlights a man who, despite his achievements, grappled with personal demons and the relentless passage of time.
Sure, I want to hear it.
Well, it's about your book. Well, actually, it's...
Marlo Thomas portrayed Anne Marie in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character that embodied the struggles and aspirations of a young woman trying to make it in New York City. Anne Marie was a symbol of independence, yet her journey was fraught with challenges, reflecting the societal pressures of the time. After the show ended in 1971, Thomas faced a complex path. She transitioned into film and theater but struggled to find roles that matched her earlier success. In her personal life, Thomas dealt with the pressures of fame and the expectations placed on women in Hollywood. She faced a public breakup with actor Ted Bissell, her co-star on That Girl, which left her heartbroken. Thomas also experienced the loss of her father, comedian Danny Thomas, which deeply affected her. Despite these hardships, she became a philanthropist, focusing on St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, which her father founded. As of the latest updates, Marlo Thomas remains active in her advocacy work and continues to inspire many through her charitable efforts. she has also made occasional appearances in television and film, maintaining a presence in the industry.
Chain stitches, embroiders, buttonholes, everything. And now it's garbage.
I'm really sorry.
Hal Williams portrayed the role of the court clerk in the 1966 TV series That Girl. His character was a minor yet memorable presence, often providing a touch of humor and a sense of authority in the courtroom scenes. Williams brought a unique charm to the role, making the court clerk a figure of reliability amidst the show's comedic chaos. After That Girl, Hal Williams continued to work in television and film, appearing in various series such as Sanford and Son and 227. However, his career was not without challenges. In the late 1970s, he faced personal hardships, including financial struggles that led to a brief period of homelessness. Despite these difficulties, Williams persevered, finding work in theater and smaller television roles. In the 1990s, he became involved in community outreach programs, using his experiences to help others facing similar challenges. As of the last known information, Hal Williams remains a respected figure in the entertainment industry, though he has largely stepped back from the public eye. His legacy continues through his contributions to television and his advocacy for those in need.
Hi, Ann.
Hi, Gloria.
James Gregory portrayed Jonathan Adams in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character that served as a foil to the ambitious protagonist, embodying the struggles of a man caught between his dreams and the realities of life. Gregory's performance was marked by a blend of charm and vulnerability, capturing the essence of a man who often found himself overshadowed by the aspirations of others. This role, while significant, was just one chapter in a complex life filled with both triumphs and tribulations. After That Girl, Gregory's career continued with notable roles in film and television, but he faced challenges that would haunt him. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen as the reliable sidekick rather than a leading man. Personal hardships included a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, leaving him grappling with loneliness and regret. Scandals also marred his reputation. Whispers of substance abuse and erratic behavior circulated, casting a shadow over his once bright career. In his later years, Gregory became reclusive, retreating from the public eye. The last known information about him suggests he lived a quiet life, reflecting on his past while remaining largely out of the spotlight. His legacy, marked by both his contributions to entertainment and the darker aspects of his personal life, remains a poignant reminder of the complexities of fame.
I didn't mind the guy saying it to him.
I know that's what you mean.
Mabel Albertson portrayed Mildred Hollinger in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character marked by her sharp wit and strong opinions. Mildred, the mother of the main character, often provided a humorous yet critical perspective on her daughter's life choices, embodying the traditional yet evolving role of women during that era. Albertson's performance was memorable, showcasing her ability to balance comedy with deeper emotional undertones. After That Girl, Albertson continued to work in television and film, appearing in various shows like The Mary Tyler Moore Show and The Golden Girls. However, her personal life was fraught with challenges. She faced the tragic loss of her husband, which deeply affected her. Albertson also dealt with the pressures of aging in Hollywood, where opportunities for older actresses were limited. Despite these hardships, she remained resilient, often reflecting on her career with a sense of pride. In her later years, Albertson became somewhat reclusive, stepping away from the public eye. The last known information about her indicates that she passed away in 1982, leaving behind a legacy of strong female characters that resonated with audiences. Her life, marked by both triumphs and trials, remains a testament to the complexities of a woman navigating the entertainment industry.
Eating a hamburger.
Now, you'll see when you walk past. Now, will you come on?
Ronnie Shell portrayed Harvey Peck in the 1966 TV series That Girl, a character known for his charming, yet often hapless demeanor. Harvey, a friend and occasional love interest of the main character, showcased Shell's ability to blend humor with a touch of vulnerability. This role marked a significant point in Shell's career, allowing him to gain recognition in the television landscape of the 1960s. After That Girl, Shell's career continued with various guest appearances on popular shows, but he faced challenges in maintaining a consistent presence in Hollywood. His comedic talents were often overshadowed by the rise of new stars. Personal hardships also marked his life. He struggled with the pressures of fame and the industry's fickle nature. In the late 1970s, Shell faced a scandal involving allegations of financial mismanagement, which tarnished his reputation and led to a period of reflection and withdrawal from the public eye. In recent years, information about Shell has become scarce. He has largely stayed out of the spotlight, focusing on his personal life and away from the entertainment industry. The last known updates suggest he has been living a quiet life, away from the controversies that once surrounded him.
See 8x10s of Anonymous Leo.
Close the drapes.
As we wrap up our look at the beloved series That Girl, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia. This show, which aired in 1966, captured the spirit of a generation through the life of Anne Marie, played by Marlo Thomas. It was groundbreaking for its time, showcasing a young woman pursuing her dreams in New York City while navigating the ups and downs of love and career. The cast, including Ted Bassell as her charming boyfriend Donald, brought warmth and humor to the screen, leaving a lasting impact on viewers. Marlo Thomas faced challenges in her career, breaking stereotypes and paving the way for future female leads. The show's unique blend of comedy and relatable struggles resonated with many, making it a staple in households. Did you watch That Girl during your childhood? What memories do you have connected to Anne Marie's adventures? We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences help keep the spirit of this iconic show alive.
Oh, he was a meaningless person below my class, and I am not wrong.